a moment to study the themes of e-commerce, e-services, and the consumer journey in this video. The Digital 2020 we just analyzed focuses on consumer behavior on a global scale. The users of the goods and services distributed on marketplaces, or better said, market space to indicate the online market. However, the digital economy can also be observed through its other facet, that of the companies that innovate their value offers through digital technologies. A recent study by Statista highlights how web-based companies reacted better to the negative impact on markets caused by the sanitary crisis due to COVID-19. This positive result was observed for young startup companies, but also for many established businesses that have managed to maintain or even increase their value on the stock markets. This positive trend was also observed for firms belonging to not naturally born web-based industries. By switching to online market spaces, they have managed to improve their resilience against COVID-19. For example, this has been the case for food companies offering online food deliveries. According to the same study, the offer of these companies on international markets is therefore concentrated on some digitally based activities, such as e-commerce and e-services, digital media and digital advertising, fintech, digital finance and technology, smart home services. E-commerce is possibly one of the most visible facets of digital economies impacting the life of consumers directly. Despite this visibility, the OECD report shows that less than half of the companies of the G20 countries are offering their products and services online. Small businesses cannot fully exploit the possibilities that online commerce can offer, even if the health crisis may have boosted their digital transformation. An increasing number of consumers of e-commerce products and services are less reluctant to conclude their online transactions. This indicates that the use of e-commerce is now appealing to large sections of the population, and not only to consumers more open to technological innovations. Forecasts show once again a growing reality for e-commerce and digital services. Also based on the latest market analysis published by Statista, the e-commerce market reached the value of $2.4 trillion in 2020. This industry and its rules are shaped by two main players: Alibaba, which is especially active in China and experiencing a rapid expansion in the other tech-savvy Asian markets, and Amazon in the US and Europe. The main trend that can be observed in the field of e-commerce and e-services refers to their evolution from a simple extension of brick-and-mortar organizations to a producer-consumer relationship that can be almost totally built online. For most of these realities, the only meeting point between producer and consumer on the physical space is the delivery time, also called the last-mile delivery. It is not by chance that the major players of this sector are giving attention to this precise moment of the customer journey. For example, e-retailers are introducing new forms of delivery into the market, such as daily delivery, for example, Amazon Prime, parcel lockers, delivery services, but also innovative systems such as delivery via drones. These investments in the last-mile delivery are designed to convince the most reticent e-consumers to purchase certain products and services online, or simply to shape more interesting offers than the competition. Obviously, these investments in the innovation of the last-mile delivery concern almost exclusively physical products that can be distributed online. If we think of the food services that experienced an indisputable increase during the pandemic, the last mile of the consumer journey is of absolute interest and must be managed by the manufacturer or by the e-tailer to ensure a positive consumer experience, increasing the possibility of gaining a loyal client. But what do we mean exactly when we use the term customer journey? As specified by authors Lemon and Verhoff in a recent article published in the Journal of Marketing, the terms customer journey pairs with that of customer experience, or by using the same words of the authors, The customer experience is a customer's journey with a firm over time during the purchase cycle across multiple touchpoints. The touchpoints are all the possibilities of meeting between the producer and the consumer, before, during, and after the purchase process. For instance, the website, the advertising, the digital app, but also the point of sale or the post-purchase services. All of these touchpoints participating in the creation of a possible good consumer experience all along the customer journey.